Hello to all. Welcome to episode 21 of the LOWBAT podcast. It's another crew pod, but this time we mix it up a little bit as we welcome our friend Austin Albritton to the show. Casey, Tyler, Duncan, and Austin have a casual chat where Duncan discusses his recent eye procedure, Casey gets on his soapbox about his favorite late-night restaurant chain, and then he immediately bows out of a lengthy conversation about League of Legends. They also probably talk a lot of crap about me. I don't know. I wasn't there. We appreciate everyone checking out the podcast, and if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to be the first to hear new episodes.
You are now listening to the LOWBAT podcast,
a weekly show highlighting members of our local creative community and featuring topical conversations with members of the LOWBAT production team. We're your hosts, Casey House
and Fabian Castaneda. Through our own experiences as musicians, visual artists, and business owners, we saw an opportunity to provide a platform for people just like us to deep dive into what it's like to pursue a lifestyle outside of the norm.
Without further ado, welcome to the LOWBAT podcast.
Watermelon.
2.
Apples.
Virginia.
Can.
Casey.
Eat.
It.
Everyone.
All right.
How long does this last?
You guys,
Okay.
This is terrible. Can we do this again? Are we just gonna rock with that, or is?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
No, it's a riddle. They have to answer.
For just so everybody knows, the point was to do the intro one word at a time, and
He started on watermelon.
I said 2.
I think it
I
was
stuck
doomed.
with it until I said actually, and Casey, because it was like welcome to LOWBAT podcast, and I was like, I'm your host, Kate, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyways,
Okay, if that was the plan, you should have said that like 10
Well,
minutes ago.
that was the.
I guess it was implied.
I
I'm
should've said
happier.
it.
I'm
Was it?
happier with it being the way that it was.
Yep.
You know
I'm
what?
not.
It's more fun.
It's a
More
travesty.
chaotic.
I'm not even going to welcome anybody.
No.
You guys know where you are. You clicked on the video.
Yo,
Welcome
you know
to
why
our
you're
corner
here.
of the internet.
So Tyler, Duncan.
That's not my name.
Austin.
There it is. Austin.
Yes.
Nice. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you have a LOWBAT shirt.
Yeah.
That's cute.
When'd you get it?
Uh,
Who'd you steal it from?
I think Ethan gave it to me as a Christmas present because he's never got me anything ever.
Oh.
So
So
he
you
just
stole it from Ethan.
he just gave me free advertisement for
I
himself.
love when the podcast starts with Ethan's shit talk.
There you go. I'm just being honest with you. It's, just never gets me anything. Gets me a billboard to walk around in.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not going to get you a real gift, but
Yeah, of
like,
course.
hey,
Why
you
would
can
I?
wear this brand on your shirt.
Yeah. Look, I'm just gonna turn my cup so that doesn't.
There it
There's
is.
only so much free advertisement I can get.
You said, Duncan, you said before the podcast your nipples felt like milk duds. I want you to elaborate on that.
That's why my parents are.
I
gonna watch
don't know
this.
how else I can describe that. It's just my nipples feel like milk duds.
Okay.
That's solid.
Thank you for the explanation.
You're welcome.
Do you want to start with your thing, or do you want me to start with mine?
I guess we can start with mine.
We both have one thing. The rest of this
Yeah.
is going to be chaos and up to you guys to fill.
I
I
guess
came
I'll-
in here with no plans.
I guess, yeah, zero plans. I guess I'll start with the whole story. So last Monday, I got an eye exam. I was just like, I'm interested in LASIK. And I said that to them. And they were just like, all right, this is the fastest track we have ever put anyone on to get LASIK whatsoever. Like, I literally had another appointment Wednesday and then had LASIK Friday. I got my first appointment on Monday.
Whatever the song is where it's like, I can see clearly now, that song needs to play right.
Is it supposed to come in post? I'm guessing so.
Go ahead, tell your story.
God.
Anticipation is stressing
No,
me
just
out.
tell your story.
Jesus.
So I'm just gonna
Negative cues.
I'm just gonna go with the Friday story. So basic, I'm gonna describe the whole operation.
Please do.
You go in,
Mhm.
you wait forever.
Pull up.
They take you to the first of two
Now.
machines.
All right, go ahead.
The first of two machines. So they numb your eyes and like they tape down the eye that they're not doing currently, right? They put you under the machine, and then they like take like this like the only way I can describe it is like the alien mouth where it has like telescopes. It's like one tongue inside of another tongue.
Mhm.
It's like that, but like a machine, and it rests like pretty much on your eye. and you can feel it, but it doesn't like hurt because it's numb. And all you do is like stare at like this green dot, and you can like it's uncomfortable because the laser like goes around your eye. This is like there's like 3 different types of LASIK, so I'm just going to describe the one that I did. So it goes around your eye, and you can feel it even with the numbing. And then it's like all of a sudden just like gray. It's like hazy because they literally cut like the first 3 layers of your cornea, and then they do the other eye. That shit was stressful. Like the first one, they did the right eye first. I was like, God damn. And then like you can't move, but all you want to do is move. You're just sitting
Don't they
there.
have to put like a lot of pressure on your eye before they can start? It like pushes your eye in so far that you can't see anymore.
No,
Oh, cool.
It was kind of like it just rested. I don't even know if it actually touched. I feel like it touched, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But it's very claustrophobic because they put you under this machine, but it feels like you're in like a coffin. And then they put this thing right on your only seeing eye, and you're just like, Jesus fuck. All right. And then you can still see. It's just hazy. So they get you up, move you to another machine in another room. And you're just like, I really hope I don't bump into things, but it's not that bad. And then this other machine basically is the exact same thing, but the doctor removes like the flap that he just made off your eye. So
he's peeling your eyes like a fucking onion.
Like a fucking onion.
Ugh.
Like it has layers.
I want no parts of this. You are a fucking madman.
It is weird. But like he has to tape down the other eye. So all you see is the one eye that he's fucking with. And it's like you have like double vision like times like 1,000,000 when he's like moving it. Because he's like literally moving like how you see.
2 million vision.
2 million vision. So there's like a circle light, and it's like you see it, it's like normal, and then there's like 50 of them all like lined up, and then it becomes like really blurry, like all of a sudden. It's really weird. But that's like, for me, it was like 40 seconds on that part and like 37 on the other eye, and they literally like zap your eyeball. Like you can hear it. It's like you just like shuffled your feet on the carpet with socks and hit something. Like that's what it sounds like. And then you can smell it too. It smells like burning.
Okay.
I've
heard that a lot. So
a little wild. I wasn't really focused on the smell. I was kind of focused on the fact that they were literally zapping my eyeball. But basically that's all done. They put the flap back, and then they stand you up like normal. They take you to a dark ass room where you sit there for 20 minutes as the numbing wears off, and you literally feel your eyeballs being teleported to hell. Someone teabags your eyeballs like 1,000,000 times with like fiery nut sacks, like the entire time. And then they come in and they're like, yeah, we have to look at your eyeballs now to make sure the flap is in place. And you're just like, I can't even open my eyes. How do you plan on doing this? So he like forces your eye open, drops numbing drops into your eyeball until you can open your eyes. And then honestly, he didn't even wait. He was just like, no, I gotta see this. So I was like, yeah, it still hurts. And eventually it just didn't, but he was already done by that time. And then you go home and they literally tell you to go to sleep. Like they tell you, go home, take a nap, because if you don't, it's going to burn the whole time. And it burns for like 4 hours.
So then after the 4 hours,
it's just uncomfortable. It's like, the only way I can describe it is like you're wearing like old contacts, which I don't know if you know what that feels like, but it's like your eye is just dry for
are
a
you
long.
still uncomfortable?
My right eye is still like dry, but left eye is pretty solid. But other than that, it's just you do a rotation of eye drops and you sleep, and that's the whole LASIK story. It's fun.
And now you don't wear glasses.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, because my vision is fucking awful. I have Coke bottles for glasses.
Mine was like -6, I think, for like close to both eyes.
Fuck. That's about where I'm at.
Yeah, you could probably do it.
Shit.
This is an odd
don't want
topic.
to.
Sorry.
That just sounds
Can't
terrifying, though. Why would I want anything? Like, I'm afraid. Like, I don't have contacts. I'm afraid to touch my eyes.
Well, any
wanna shoot
surgery
them.
is like that.
But like, my
I mean,
eyes,
granted, this is
though,
like improvement surgery instead of like mandatory, or like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, you don't have to get it, I guess, but it's all gross and really intense.
Yeah, it's honestly, they give you they give me diazepam first, and it didn't feel like it worked, but it may have. But the only like stressful part was like just the first, like they did my right eye first. It's just that first where they cut the circle. You're just like, this is fucking stressful. My body decided that it wanted to swallow by itself, so I moved a little bit, and he's like, don't move. like in the middle of them cutting my eye. He's like, "Don't move." I'm just like, "Yes, Dad."
Yeah, that seems so stressful.
Yeah, but other than that, like right after that, like once you get used to it, it's just like it's pretty quick. Like 17 seconds to cut the circle, and then max 40 seconds to like actually zap it, and that 40 seconds is gone. Like it's pretty quick.
So what's the verdict? How does
I like that I did it. I'm just waiting for them to stop being uncomfortable.
So like, are you used to like waking up and just seeing immediately and not having to buffer with glasses?
Bro, the amount of times that I've like grabbed at my eyeball before I go to sleep and when I wake up is like every day. It is like every
that
day.
muscle memory is baked in.
I know exactly what you mean. I'll lay in bed and take my glasses off, and then like an hour later, I'll be like, I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, it's pretty wild because like I don't know what to do when I wake up. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah, the
Like,
idea
there's
of
a
waking
step.
up and being able to see sounds like a different life.
Yeah.
You just wake up and it's like,
No, I promise
Clear.
it's not that much better.
well, I mean, you haven't.
I
had,
see
you
my
never-
workstation, walk over to it, start working.
but you never had bad.
no, I'm
eyesight
perfect.
then.
Right.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Understandable.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get that on.
I don't think that I'm. I don't know that I would ever. I would get LASIK if it was like if I was doing something where glasses were getting in the way.
Yeah.
But for me, like I feel like my glasses are part of.
Your identity.
Yeah, like it just. I like the way I look with glasses better than without glasses.
And that's fair. People do still like, they buy like what? Glasses that don't have any prescription in them, I think.
Yeah, or just like without lenses or whatever. But
Yeah.
there's something about that.
That's why we were
That was a thing
Ray-Bans
for a
indoors.
long time. Like just for people to just do. I remember that shit.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
my God.
there's a lot of people that still do that. Like it's just like part of their identity.
And I hate all of them. How
No,
dare
I
you
still-
appropriate my culture?
I think
True.
like the shutter shades should come back.
Whoa!
I do want those
That-
back. Yeah, that was a moment.
Oh my
Oh,
god! I
yeah.
completely forgot about those.
With the
They're iconic.
with the white skinny jeans, and you have
There you
loafers.
go, there
Hell
you
It's
go.
like,
yeah,
oh hey, you
let's
want to be able
go.
to see? Well, you can't, or you can through these really thin openings.
Slats, yeah.
Like the worst idea.
It's like you're
The best
constantly
idea.
peeking out of like
That
your
sounds
window.
like someone that doesn't have drip. To think that's
Yeah.
the worst idea.
Sure. Okay.
All right,
He's
So we agree.
just not gonna.
Yeah.
Just don't fight it.
I
That's fine.
know I'm gonna fight it. I don't care.
All right, cool.
I
sad.
have.
I'm glad
I have,
that you
I
know-
have, I have 18 of the exact same shirt in my closet. I know how I look, and I'm comfortable with
You know
it.
what? That's hella efficient. I try to joke about that sometimes. I'm just like, yo, that's. So
I feel like I have
smart.
it figured out. Genuinely, I
so
feel like
smart.
I have it figured out. Everybody else is wrong, and I got it. Well, 50-50, because like if I was like a super fit person, then like okay, clothes are meant to fit me, so it makes sense. I'm not, so I'm like okay, I need to find clothes that fit me well, and every size is different. I can fit into a large sometimes, which makes no sense, and I can fit into a 3X on certain brands. It's such a wide range.
The worst thing is I recently because I wear like button downs for work,
Mhm.
and they are all large, extra large, whatever. But then they have the fit, the cut. So like slim fit, active fit, like regular fit, whatever that means. I
yeah.
guess I'm regular fit, and then they have like modern fit, which I guess is like really loose around the stomach for dad bods, and like
Nice.
it makes it really confusing because. I'm like, do you have this in a double XO with a dad bod feature going on?
with the
feature.
extendo
Let me
belly.
go see. Yeah, let me go see if I have one in the back.
No bullshit though. You know who has this like figured out though? Fucking Germany. Like,
Yeah, well,
Do they?
yeah, dude. When I
Describe.
went there and I was like just walking down like the street and I went by like clothing stores, like all the mannequins they had that were like, bigger built dudes, they all legitimately looked good. Like all those outfits were put together. And it made me so upset because I knew the second I got back here, every store I went into wants me to look like a Pop Warner coach.
Mm-hmm.
They make me want to look like a substitute teacher, and I'm so
what's
upset.
wrong with that, bro?
Why would the fuck?
You can drip as a
Substitute
substitute teacher.
That's
That's
American
so
culture.
annoyingly accurate. I know exactly what you mean by
But
that.
like exactly
It's
though,
offensive.
like they don't want big dudes to thrive in the United States for real. They just kind of throw. They just
I
kind
mean,
of
they
throw.
make it. Yeah, they make it tough. for
They
sure.
just throw shit at us.
I'll explain what I was doing. So I was late to show up to the
Rude.
podcast.
I missed you.
I appreciate it. I missed you too. Because and I'm not going to get into the numbers of it, but I was at work, minding my business, doing my thing, and I get a phone call. And it's from the dealership that I got my car from. And it's a dude saying, hey, there's a situation going on right now where I'm pretty sure I can buy you out of your lease and get you into a new car for the same price. And I was like, that sounds like a scam. And he was like, I know, but like, come in and we'll talk. I was like,
Well, at least he
Shit.
was honest about it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
so I was
like-
like, okay, cool, whatever, I'll go in. So I went in, sat down, talked to them. Long story short, initially they tried to shoot way above. I negotiated my way down to getting upgrading a vehicle 2 years, no mileage, had 22 miles on it for like $18 a month more.
Damn.
Yep, same exact deal. So I have a new car now.
When I
pulled up in a new car today.
when I came over, I was like, I saw the back of your car because it has the new like plastic plate,
Mhm.
the separator, and I was like, has he always had that? I was like, I thought we drove the exact same looking car,
Mhm.
and then I saw like the rims and everything. I was like, am I just like going crazy? So
Yeah,
it's
wait,
good
so-
to know that I'm
Wait,
not losing
it's like
it.
a new car. It's not a new.
It's a
like-
2021 vehicle
Yeah.
with 22 miles on it. Whenever I'd left the lot.
But is it like the same make?
Yep,
as
the
your-
same car.
Okay.
I got a Honda Civic EX,
Yep,
hatchback, same color.
Shame about the
Same.
pinstripe.
But it's all yeah. I guess I don't have the two lines across my car or whatever. But
Mm.
See, if you're gonna have a car
Not as
like that,
good.
I feel like you need cool decals. You need
Yeah,
like
you need flames.
No.
Anime
Yeah.
girls.
yeah, exactly.
Anime
It's a
girls.
Honda.
with those.
why? Well, what do you mean a car like that?
You sticker bomb anime girls on the back.
I need
windows.
like
Yeah.
body pillow anime girls like down the side
and body pillows inside.
and inside.
It's a Honda.
Is it because it's like a Honda Civic hatch?
It's more like just.
Because like if it was like a 99, yeah,
So I'm not someone that knows cars very
clapped
well.
out
So
Honda.
yeah, like
I don't know cars very well.
Shitbox.
So everything I'm saying probably is bullshit. But it just seems like whenever I see people with like ridiculously modded cars that like have a bunch of decals on it and whatever, and they have like the fucking Instagram tag like in the back for like the car because cars have Instagram pages now.
you see Hoonigan on it or something.
Yeah.
It's always
Built,
a
not
Subaru or a Honda
Yep.
or like a really old Toyota.
There's
that people are, like,
there's the
tricking
boy
out.
racer version of the Honda Civic still exists. It's called the Type R.
Okay.
And it's all tricked out with all these like body modifications and the loud exhaust and its manual and all the lights are red in it and it's a whole thing.
It has racing bucket seats in it too.
Oh yeah, it's got
But
bucket
it's
seats and
$36,000.
it's
This-
just super unnecessary. Obviously, I don't bucket seats are not comfortable to me.
You know how
anyway,
like
so.
you know how like companies will like make such an aggressive aesthetic for like gamers, right? Where everything's like
Mhm.
super angular
I would never identify, but yeah.
and like
Yeah. They're
this
called-
sounds like that
appropriating
but for
my culture.
cars.
Oh yeah, I will.
Like-
And people usually would choose an older Honda for that stuff because of or like a Miata because the parts are easy to come by because they're manufactured like crazy. They're inexpensive. They're decent looking cars to begin with, and then you can just attach everything to it.
Another huge part of it is that there's already a community there. So like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you wanted to, I don't know, start checking out like a Volkswagen Atlas, like, okay, you're the only other guy in the country that's putting on, new mufflers and new sound system or
Instead of
whatever,
a
right?
forum,
I want
it's
to check
just
out
a
my
blog.
Sonata.
Yeah, so like you're the only other guy, right? So now you like, it's nice with Hondas. There's,
but
not
now
that I use
you and that
Reddit,
one
but-
other guy are like, you guys are gang though.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
gang in my
They're homies.
Volkswagen Atlas.
Yeah,
Get 30,000 miles and transmission falls
Missouri.
out.
It's
There's
fine.
just there's a con for it, but it's just you guys show up at like a Denny's or something.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
Denny's
Cars
is
and
where it's
coffee.
at, and I would be happy to be a part of any group that meets at Denny's.
the only thing about Denny's I know is the video of like some hardcore show happening at like a Denny's.
the fuck is
what
up?
the fuck is up, Denny's?
Denny's?
That's the only thing about Denny's.
Oh
I know.
man,
It's iconic.
I can't.
Every
even-
time I get in Discord, that's what I start off with.
I can't even
What the fuck
count.
is up, Discord?
I can't even count how many times I've gone to bat for Denny's. Denny's rules.
No, my
Their
Where's our
food
sponsor?
is
Sell me.
genuinely good.
No,
Never
it's-
been there. Sell me.
I have two.
Sell it.
In my opinion, as far as the like burgers,
Okay.
burgers you can go get at 3 a.m. I would recommend it any day or any time of the day, but specifically talking about the thing that they offer, which is any like 24 hours.
Right.
It is the best burger by far that you can get at that hour.
Okay.
It's big. It's not a patty. It's not a frozen patty. It's like ground meat put together and put on a grill. If that
All
makes
right.
sense.
Yeah.
It's inexpensive. You can get the burger, drink, and fries, big ass everything for like $13-$14. I don't know. Everything about it is it's just a good burger. I used to rave about it a little bit harder than I do now. I still think it's a phenomenal burger, but there's way better burgers out there.
Okay. So as someone who has been staunchly in Team IHOP for like everything past 1:30 in the morning, like
If you
I'm
want,
sorry.
if you want breakfast, I would usually point towards IHOP.
Waffle
Okay.
House.
If you want anything
Depends
else,
on the Waffle House.
Dinner and a show, baby.
No, Waffle
Dinner
House
and
is
a
Waffle House. Dinner and a show.
Waffle House is garbage.
All right.
You've been to the wrong Waffle House.
Yeah,
sir.
It bothers me
Yep.
that they're always built on the hill.
I-
Like they always have the
I
high
need to-
ground.
I need.
Like,
I mean,
need
there
to
are
be fair.
forts.
The one down the road isn't. Come on.
I need to be fair to Waffle House and say that I've only been once, and that one experience was absolutely awful.
Did
Okay.
you go to the Waffle
So-
House that we are all talking about?
It was in the military highway area or no. Oh my god, it was in Norfolk. It was
Okay.
like take a shitty place and put it in a shitty place. It was really bad.
All right.
All right, we just lost half the viewer.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not saying all of Norfolk is bad. I'm
okay,
just saying it
fair,
was a
fair.
shitty part of Norfolk,
Yeah.
and then it was a shitty place. Like went in there, everything was gross.
Go ahead and say the neighborhood. Just
I genuinely don't remember. But what I do
Convenient.
remember is I got waffles with bacon, and the waffle was like
Slaps.
I don't even remember the waffle. What I do remember is the bacon because the bacon tasted like popcorn, and it can like
burnt popcorn.
I'm
or just
not
like-
saying that it tasted like, oh, this is reminiscent. No, I took a bite and my brain was like popcorn. I got dizzy. I was so confused.
It's
Just
so
whiplash from this video.
Yeah, it's like if you ever like somebody hands you a drink and says it's one thing and you take a sip and it's something completely different, and like even if it's something that you like, you might like spit it out or whatever. It was that effect. I ate it and I was like, nothing. My whole world flipped upside down. Nothing made sense anymore.
That's super good. I love it.
No,
I've had two experiences with Denny's. One time I went there and I got a chocolate milk and the girl like brought it to me and laughed. Like well, she was like, yeah, she like laughed.
She'll
I guess,
laugh
like,
at you
an 18
too. Yeah, chocolate,
whatever,
just a
bro.
chocolate milk.
So we decide to up the ante and pull out a
Don't
deck
shade
of
this
Uno.
man.
Yeah, so we pull out a deck of Uno cards.
That's
right?
hype though.
Yeah, it was. And then she comes back around. We're like, yo, you want to play Uno? She looks around. She's like, yeah, fuck it, why not? And then her coworker is like, yo, can I jump in? So now we're playing. I have like chocolate milk. It's 2 a.m. I'm about to fucking pass out. I'm so tired. We're playing Uno, and it was good. And then my second time, awful. I ordered it on Grubhub, and they forgot my Grand Slam.
Was that the thing you ordered?
Yeah.
So what did they show up with?
No, so I was with friends, so they brought 2.5 Grand Slams. So I got my pancakes, and they both got their like full meals. They left mine at the counter, so like I'm now like indifferent, right? I'm back to like 50-50 with Denny's, and then Waffle House has never let me down, so they clearly have won.
Tyler, we will be going to Denny's sometime in the near future.
Okay.
Waffle House
we will
tonight.
make the trip. I'm willing to try Waffle House again.
It's so good, man.
I'm open. I want to open my eyes to everything, every
Young
possibility.
Gravy raves about it, so it's got to be good.
Okay. See, I feel like I have a somewhat biased opinion on Waffle House though, because the 1 or 2 times I've been to Waffle House was when we were going to Disneyland and we drove from like Virginia Beach. And so the ones we went to were in Georgia,
Okay,
which is like
hold your tongue before you say something.
those were like
You're
no,
gonna regret.
no. Georgia has like Michelin star chefs at these fucking Waffle Houses.
Say it
I
again.
swear to
Say it
God,
louder.
bro.
Thank you.
Like I have never had French toast hit that hard.
There you go.
I've never had like
What
breakfast
time?
never
What time
felt
were you
that
there?
good. What?
What time?
At sometime in the day.
Okay, it wasn't.
Like
It
in
wasn't
the
like
actual,
middle of the
like-
night.
No.
Okay.
Like it was phenomenal. Like they.
So good.
So I mean, I've never had anything but the
Let's
finest
go,
quality.
let's go to that Waffle House. Let's find it.
You
And
guys
let's
want to
go.
go down to the middle of
Okay.
nowhere, Georgia.
Georgia.
Go down to Fayetteville, Georgia, and
Let's go.
Go to Waffle House. Let's go.
Lowbat
I mean,
went down to Georgia to
I,
get
uh,
some Waffle House.
I don't know.
The title of this.
That
Yeah.
one experience and everything about the Waffle House experience was bad. The only customers that were there were. I mean, it's everything that goes with the stereotype that the service was bad and everybody was really loud and
I made you pull out a deck of Uno cards. I feel like that would have.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
would,
bring the whole community together.
do you bring Uno cards with you? That's
Everyone's
your,
just like, "Yo,
your shortcoming.
fucking Uno, hell yeah!"
Hell yeah.
That way, if you're a shit customer, you can just Uno reverse them.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna just skip them a bunch of
I'd be
times
afraid
until
though,
they get the message.
You guys start disputing over the rules. Like, if I play a pick 4, the next guy picks a pick 4. Do you pick 8? Like,
I heard something
some
recently
hands.
about how you can't stack the
Correct.
plus 2s or whatever, but allegedly if you have a reverse of the same color, you can drop it and reverse
Correct.
the plus 2 back at them.
Yeah.
Those aren't the rules that I play by. I choose to play by the you can stack rules because it's
see, that's
much funnier.
It's hateful.
Yeah.
Once it gets to that one guy, it just loses.
Oh, it's
the game.
great.
Just get up and leave.
It's so funny whenever like it'll like Duncan will put one down, you put one down, you put one down, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god!" I'm just like, and then Duncan's like, "Oh no."
Bro, that guy has so much power after that. Like,
After laying
be
down that
afraid.
fourth one, yeah.
There's a version of Uno where you trade decks, isn't there?
I feel like that's a card you can like.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
right
I
in.
don't think I've ever
Probably a
seen
custom
it. In,
one.
yeah,
I think you're thinking of like Yu-Gi-Oh or something.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
can you trade decks in Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm pretty sure there's a card that
Yeah.
does that.
Whoa, that's.
I know you
gotta-
can. You
you
can do
gotta
that in
go-
Hearthstone.
Did you guys ever play Uno Attack?
I don't know what that is now.
Uno Attack is Uno, but it has the machine in the middle, and you press the button. Instead of being draw four, it's
too
press
rich
the
for my
button four
blood,
times.
dude. Holy moly!
And it's randomized, so you can press it and it'll dispense 8 cards, or it'll dispense none, and then you'll be like 1, 2, and then so you get like 3 cards,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
like Uno Attack is great. It's so good.
It sounds hateful, which I'm here for.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like we should.
Well, Uno
can we-
is. I mean, card games like that are hateful. That's the point.
Yeah.
You're
I
supposed
mean,
to screw people
but,
over.
But like with Uno Attack, like there's an I guess a system of like randomness into it now, because like the attack thing is going to
all card games are random.
There's
But-
like a
What more
hierarchy of
randomness?
like games where it's like there's Uno and there's like Monopoly where you don't want to be friends anymore, but like Uno is like still okay.
No, the worst thing is I went to a friend's house and he was like, "Yo, I want to play Monopoly." This is like 3 a.m. on a game night, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Like, what the hell? Apparently, like this dude knew the meta for like how to be good at Monopoly. So the rest of us are just like tired. We're like, whatever, man. Like, fucking let's moving by.
No, fuck that guy.
This dude knew the strategy and like looked the shit up way ahead of time because there's like a fucking Monopoly championship or something, I guess. And so like there's a rule book for like how to be good. And needless to say, we did not ever play Monopoly again.
I have a
It's
friend that
awful.
I play Tabletop Simulator with all the time,
Mhm.
and this man beats me. He doesn't listen to the podcast, so Jordan is his name.
Talk shit.
Fuck him.
He's so good at board games. I'm confident that he does that. I've never asked, and I don't think he would admit to it, honestly. But he wins every single board game possible, and it's always set like from the beginning. It's just like you see him doing stuff that you're like, okay. That's an interesting way to go about it. And then by the end, it's not like he's just like, oh, that was close. He destroys people
yeah,
every time.
That's a life pro tip. Just be like good at like little game. Like I spent some time. I bought a Switch just for this. This is how like into this I am. And I got Super Smash Brothers
Hell
because
yeah.
I never played it before. But every time like you know party like somebody's like, yo, let's play Smash, and then I get destroyed. So like I bought it,
About it to get good.
practiced a ton against bots. That way, for no good reason other than if like I come over and somebody's like, yo, let's play Smash. I'm like, oh no, I'm not really that good.
Social prepping.
Just destroy them.
Oh
You also-
man,
are you also
Dude,
good
I
at
would-
like
I would
CS:GO
love
and
to
stuff,
take you
right?
on in
Race.
Smash. You think you confident you could
Yeah,
beat me?
I'm insane.
Do you also practice at like other games?
Who do you play?
What's that one dude with the sword?
There's a lot of swords.
Oh my god, I played Mario and then the dude with I can't remember the name.
Is it Shulk?
No.
Ike
Cloud.
Oh, you play Cloud?
That was the one.
God,
Yeah.
Cloud is
Solid
the
pick.
most spammy character.
Yeah,
I'm not really.
Sephiroth's
He's
in the
not
game
Nessus,
now,
but
so,
he
you
is
know.
a very spammy character.
I just
but
remember being
that's
a kid and Meta Knight was like the thing in like Super Smash Brothers Melee
fine.
Brawl, and then yeah, and then they nerfed him, I
Look, man.
guess. So
Yeah, man. I've been
RIP, my man.
I've been playing Smash since the first one came out on the Nintendo 64. I've been like I'm not like tournament good or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I've bought every one and played all of them. I will say I'm falling out with this most recent one. It's just Smash. There's nothing new. You know what I mean? It's every character, which is rad, but it's just Smash. I really like whenever Brawl came out and they had the Subspace Emissary, I was like, this is it. This is what I've always wanted. And then they were like, no more.
It's tough. Like you look at like sports games and it's like
Did
people
you
are-
not play this? I forget what it's called. Something of Light, but like in
The World of Light,
World of
or
Light, yeah.
I played through a bit of it,
You mean the story mode?
yes,
version?
but it's like not. There's no story. There's a story.
Yeah.
There's a cutscene in the
Right.
beginning. There's like a midway cutscene, and there's
Right.
an ending cutscene. But like
Big
you're
agree.
you're on a board running around doing fight after fight after fight. Subspace Emissary was like adventure mode for Melee, but like way longer, and you ran through these courses, and it was like a platformer, and I loved it. And then the story was so good.
story was weird.
It was
I'm not
great.
saying it wasn't. I'm not saying it was.
It had
good, it was
all
just
the
weird.
fan service it needed. It made everybody who looks tough look tough, and then it was like Master Hand and all the shit, and then you see Ganondorf. Spoilers, I guess, but then you see Ganondorf is like running, is really running the shit, and I was
Sorry,
like, yes, that's
viewers.
what like as a Zelda fan, I was like, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
Oh, I was
I'm for
a
that.
big fan of it. Sonic made it weird. Sonic's involvement in it was confusing.
Sonic, but not Solid Snake. Really?
Was Snake even in the story?
Yes.
What was his role in the story?
I don't fucking.
He was a
remember.
box.
Yeah,
He
he was
was a
probably
box.
just like
I
in a
don't
box
know.
somewhere.
I mean, that's usually how he does.
See, but he made sense because of Samus and Zero Suit Samus. I feel like they tied that agent thing together really well.
I mean, sure,
Sonic,
but,
I'm pretty sure doesn't Sonic not show up until the last boss shows himself?
I have not played Brawl in any way. For
I've
10
been.
years at least.
Do you have a computer that's strong enough to play it? You do.
Yeah.
Will you play it
Can
with
your
me?
computer play Brawl?
Well, it's emulated, so it's a whole fucking
Oh,
thing.
Dolphin? Are you Dolphin
Yeah.
emulating?
And
Oh,
and
yeah.
and I've done it before where you can like stream it or whatever. Not how do I word it? You can play multiplayer online.
Yeah.
But then it basically takes it over as if like player 2 is like plugged into your system or whatever. So I can host it and then you join in and then we can play through the Subspace Emissary together. And I've been wanting to play through the Subspace Emissary with somebody and nobody will do it.
You
I'm
could
down.
just play League of Legends.
That
with
sounds
me.
like you getting a ping
League
advantage.
is not
You don't have
fun
to worry
in any
about
way.
any
This
of
is
that.
to someone that plays
Just download
Dota.
the game.
It's so
No.
hot in here.
League
download
is
the
not
game.
fun.
'Cause you're in here.
Austin, I need you to explain
you.
to me why League is fun. Please.
Oh yeah, League
Ooh.
sucks. Please go ahead.
Please explain why League is fun.
Explain
Okay,
it.
wait.
I mean,
Nobody,
you
nobody
have
that
the
plays
floor.
the
I
game
say
has an
this as
answer
a-
for that.
Honestly, I got an answer for you, but I want to hear his first.
No, like anyone that plays the game has no.
There's no reason it's fun.
No.
No, it's
So
just
why are you
it's just
doing
the
this to
rage.
yourself?
It's
No,
like
no.
it's like you do it to exist, like to fuel it, to
Look.
feel the anger.
I could talk about it for a long time, but I like the competitive nature of it, right? Like, I don't know, it's just something to do, and you can play, and like every game is different, right? Like, I just hit my 5,000th game, I think.
Holy fuck.
And
What was their fun?
every
been
game,
playing
yeah,
for,
every
like,
game
years,
is different,
though.
man.
I don't even know what League of Legends looks like.
It's a top-down MOBA, so like it's Do you know what a MOBA is?
Did you get time to stand right there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so did I. Ethan, do you get time to stand? Hell yeah.
How pretentious! I thought this thing is right when to stand up. The robots have already won, dude.
Yeah,
Skynet.
the Apple gods are trying to like make us all stand at the same time to like
Yeah.
salute them or whatever.
We're already in the world of Wall-E
Oh
right
god,
now.
it's like,
Say your Pledge of Allegiance.
yeah,
Everybody with an
you have
Apple
to
Watch at
look
the same
towards-
time just-
It's like Mecca. You have to look towards California.
Good lord.
Look towards
Roll out your mat.
Oh my god.
Your Apple proprietary mat
Yeah, right.
with your
right.
air tag on it,
Oh damn.
so you don't lose it.
But yeah, that's my reasoning behind it. I started playing Dota recently, but
I mean, do you like it?
well, I played it back in high school. It was the
That's
first
fair.
MOBA that
Okay.
I played, but yeah, it's fun. It's a little bit different.
I don't know. I like all the hate that I encounter in Dota. I tried playing League like for like a month with friends, and it was terrible. And this was after like playing Dota, so like I know what I'm doing. I understand how MOBAs work. Everything's fine, and I'm just like, all right, give me a support character, right? So
Right.
that's the
That's
first
cute.
one you should try. And I forget her name.
Lux.
Soraka.
Soraka, okay.
There we go.
Worthless.
Yeah, no one told me
classic.
that.
Worthless champion.
But that's where they.
Nah,
told me.
AD
That's what they gave me.
Soraka.
Yeah, to throw the bananas.
Throw the banana.
Excuse. All right, fuck it. I'll just not know.
Yeah.
So her auto attacks, there's a skin where she throws like, because she's got a crescent on her staff, so she throws in, it's a little crescent, but there's a skin order the banana Soraka. So when she does it, it's banana. So if you get really high attack speed, you just start throwing bananas at people really fast.
That
Which is-
sounds hilarious and adorable.
Yeah, dude, it's a good meme. I had to explain it for 45
actually
seconds.
worked for a
Oh.
bit, if I remember correctly. It was actually like a viable character to play.
The strategy to get into those games is you just have to find the command to mute everybody right off the bat. So just go in the game, you / mute all. The game is suddenly just so much
Yeah.
better. Like sometimes you get people that are vibing like that like it's Saturday night at like 1 a.m. Everyone's just chilling, dude. Everyone's just who cares? But then you like play it like, I don't know, 6 o'clock on a Friday. It's just all the people rage queuing right after work. They're like, my workday was sucked. I'm gonna scream at people on League. And it's just the bottom barrel worst people, bro.
What's the wildest like exchange you've had in like?
You
a
do
league
not. I
chat?
can't say it here. Like I don't know what this is rated for, bro. But it gets worse.
It gets. Oh,
I'm not gonna
man.
say what I said, but like, yeah, no. It's wild, man. Like people like. I've never understood that mentality in like games, like that somebody is like less of a person because they are bad or they have like a bad play. Like that's the craziest thing. Or like, in a MOBA, there's 5 players, at least in League, right? And so like you're spread across the map. So the guys in the top of the map could be like your guy could be the best player on your team, but their guy could just be so much better than this dude. So he's like smoking this guy, right? Just completely destroying him.
And
And
there's
everyone's
like
flaming this guy, who's the
there's
highest.
nothing
rated
you can
player.
do about that.
Yeah, he's the
Like you're
highest
just
rated
gonna
player.
get shit on.
Yeah, and they're screaming at him.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like, like, do you understand that you're way worse than this guy? He just in a unlucky. It's bad, and they're like, you are an awful person and should kill yourself. And it's like, bro, it's a video game. Like,
Like this dude has literally like got nothing. Like in order to get money, you have to kill creeps, and this dude has like 0 creeps, and his entire team is just like trying to get him to commit suicide. Like that is League.
Dude, it's
That is
so
the
bad.
actual like community. Like there is a reason that people stop playing League or just like
dead game.
walk away because like that. Like I actually want to know that number. Like how many
Jesus.
people have done it because of League? Because I guarantee you it's higher than most games.
I think people probably just uninstall the game after a while. But
People
I mean,
are fucking like
it might be still.
they are like the scum of the earth. Like take the worst type of human you could
This is
possibly
turning into
imagine,
a
and that
Riot
is like
Hatecast. Let's
League
go,
of
fuck
Legends.
Riot.
No, what you got to do. So there's 1.6 odd million players on the ranked leaderboards in League, but there's a huge community of people that just do not touch it because they just play like normal games, which have no impact on like your rating. There's a
Yeah.
hidden rating, like your matchmaking rating, your MMR applies, but those games you have cool people. Like there's funny people. I like started maining support for a while, and I would just get like carries that I would just make them look really good because I was just a good support player. And then they would add me, and like it's fun to play with those guys. But then you have the people that add you after the game, so they can private message you, kill yourself, idiot, you're a
Just
dog, and I'm
immediately
like,
afraid.
I'll say that's my like go to whenever people start typing. I start typing like bark, 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 and then I'm like, bro, it's crazy. A dog got a keyboard, and it just throws them over the edge, bro.
I do have like if someone does that to me online, I want to make their day terrible. Like if they get mad, they just got off work.
Their day is already so.
Their supervisor probably just shit on them for like 12 hours straight. I'm just like, look, I don't care. You're trying to make my day worse, therefore your
There
day
you
is
go,
going to
dude.
shit.
Exactly. I have this rule. Like my friends think I'm really toxic, but I don't instigate anything.
Yeah.
Like I might say like, hey man, we like really needed you to help there, or like, hey, next time let's try this strategy, this play. But yeah, dude, I don't like start shit, but I'll go. I'll fight. I'll talk
Yeah,
shit.
it's fun.
Bark, bark. Stupid dog.
So because you two, you're the two that have played this. Which was more wild though, like League chats or like Call of Duty lobbies from when you were?
Oh, dude, people have been wanting them to add voice chat to League for so long, and everyone's like, that is the worst fucking idea we've ever heard. Like,
I feel like League is worse. Like Call of Duty chats is just like people yelling at each other and just like saying random stuff.
like
But,
shit talk. Like I fucked
League
your
is
mom or
like
whatever.
you are trying. Like people tried to make you feel like shit.
Because
Targeted hate.
you're
Like, it
locked.
is
You're locked to
targeted.
the game for like 40 minutes. If you
Yeah.
leave, you're like banned or you get like negative penalties. So you're basically stuck there. You have to play the game. Like you have to actively participate, or else again you get banned. So people just like for 40 minutes will just spend that whole time. It's called holding them hostage. You just don't quit the game, but you don't let the enemy team win, but you don't win yourself. You just keep talking shit. It's there's a whole meta to like being toxic. It's
Such a defeatist.
it's incredible. It's incredible, dude. Highly recommend it. Stressful day at work. You'll get held hostage by a bunch of 14-year-olds in a game of League. It's really good stuff.
Do you feel powerful now? Oh my god!
All right, we're turning his podcast into League of Legends podcast. There's plenty of them out there. Check out mine. It's on my Twitch channel.
I used to do
hot
the
tub
same
streams?
thing. I used to play 2v2s in StarCraft. And as soon as my teammates started talking shit, I'm like, wow, I suddenly don't know how to do anything. Good luck.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll like start troll. I mean, you start griefing basically.
Yeah.
Like your mid laner talk shit, so you like walk mid and then just ruin the lane. Like it's hard to explode. Like I mean, you play Dota,
Yeah.
so you just start pushing their wave.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, now I have to CS under their turret, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, my bad, dude. I really just don't know how to play the game. I guess you told me I suck, so here I am sucking. and just grief them, and then don't quit the game. Or the best, my favorite thing now is they've so you have an FFO like forfeit.
Okay.
That's what some play is. So you can forfeit at the 15-minute mark, but you need all 5 players on your team to agree. So my favorite thing is I'll decline the forfeit vote, but then if whoever the lowest the worst player on the team is, I'll start spam pinging them. So like everyone's like they'll be talking to this other guy. They're like, dude, why did you not forfeit? He's like, I swear I did. And I'm like, dude, he's griefing. Like, look at his score. He clearly just doesn't want to forfeit. He's holding us hostage. I'm the one holding us hostage. And like for the next 15 minutes, people play Among Us basically in our League of Legends. They're like, dude, so and so sucks. And like my favorite thing is like what I can do. So I have a keyboard macro to set up to decline the vote, so I can instantly hit it and decline. So I'll be like in a team fight, and I'll decline really fast. And then I'm like, dude, I was in a team fight. Like, there's no way. Like, I was in storage. Like, what do you want, bro? I was in electrical. Like, I could have been me, bro.
Why are there so many layers to hate in this game?
It's an entire
so
meta by
beautiful.
itself. Yeah.
Look, they're already inting my game. They're already making us lose the game. They might as well get flamed for it.
That's amazing.
They deserve it.
I love that so much. Like as much shit as I talk about like
Dude,
League and people
G5,
that play
baby.
it.
G5. Decline the vote.
Oh god, that's amazing.
Hey, yeah.
I love that.
There's
so
a whole
much.
meta to this stuff.
Yeah.
The Pale of Ponder.
What does it mean?
What does that mean?
This is
Okay.
sorry, my mic has been away from
That's
me for
hardly
a
a pale.
while. Fuck
I mean-
you. This is
What's the operating budget here?
this is
I love you.
This
That never
is-
change.
It is.
Just get
thank you.
it out.
It's just
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna pull a question.
okay.
I'm gonna do it.
You promise?
What it is, Austin,
Mhm.
is
The Pale of Ponder.
and
What's that?
the
I'm listening.
press it again.
The Pale of Ponder.
Is a pail full of questions. And they're just like,
What type of questions?
debate starting questions.
Ponderous
typically.
questions.
Yeah. They vary from really good to really bad.
Can I
Ooh.
No, they're
Can I
all
play the
tense.
fifth
I'm
on
actually
any of
really
these?
excited that I pulled this one because I'm curious specifically about your opinion
This
on
was
it.
loaded.
I want you to be
Yep.
completely honest.
I
It's
will
actually
not
it
do
was
that.
all the same question. We just
That's
really
what,
weren't.
that's what it looked like.
This question, well, I feel like it's not actually as interesting as I hope, but we'll see.
Everything I talk about is interesting.
This question
Sure.
is to be answered by everybody, but I'm throwing it to you.
Is he last?
What?
Is he gonna go last?
No, he's going to go first.
Okay, good.
Off top, baby.
Who would win in a death match out of the LOWBAT crew? And that includes any and all. Extended, everybody.
Is this like a free for all? Like
Okay, so
we all
I
get thrown
don't-
in a ring?
I don't know any of you people. Like, I'm on the website and I got the shirt, but I don't know any of you. I don't know. I think Tyler probably has it, or myself. Like, there's clear. So like you have to stratify them into tiers, right? Like, so you have like your tiers of people. So like Duncan obviously is like at the very bottom, right? Like
I agree.
He would just get his ass wiped.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. His ass-
Oh,
All right,
oh, Jimmy's
so-
on the page.
All right, so there's only
Oh,
two
fuck.
relevant people on here. It's me and Tyler. Who else?
Jimmy.
No,
Jimmy
Jimmy.
would fuck people up.
Jimmy would kill everyone.
Jimmy. Yeah.
Oh,
So
well.
no. Okay. So I don't beat up
I
girls.
almost called Lizzie would poison
And
the
then
fuck out of
also
everyone.
Casey, Chris, and Fabian are supposed to be there.
Casey,
too,
Chris, and Fabian. Oh,
but we
fair.
just don't have pictures because
Um,
we're scrubs.
Can,
No, I mean,
can we
so-
just like exclude Jimmy? Because I feel like that's just not fair.
So we take the girls out of it because we don't do that. And then Duncan's.
What?
I'm not fighting a woman. You
So
just-
so then you would lose.
no, it's assumed they lose, like inherently. Okay,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh no! Not like this. Not like this.
No, all right. So,
Canceled.
I mean, so
Oh,
I
God.
have about 9 inches of reach on Lizzie, so that doesn't
9 inches
matter.
of something.
Amanda's. I mean, that's just a free win on my part, I guess. And then I don't know. Duncan.
I feel like Amanda
Amanda
could get
would-
scrappy. To
Amanda
be
would
honest,
love
fuck you up, dude.
All right, you guys are just trolling. That's what it is. This is briefing for content.
I'm staying quiet. I just want to make sure it's known that like everybody is included in the.
I think Ethan and I would be the closest, like, one-on-one.
Okay.
But I have like technique, and he has
Oh.
Technique.
he has a lot of hair to grab and like pull. I feel
Oh,
like it
yeah.
would be a pretty fair win.
Yeah, he does have a lot of hair. That's a fair point.
he's a lot of leverage.
Tyler's got big
grab it
arms,
and really
though,
get,
so
like,
I
a
can't.
lot of-
I don't know.
Good uppercuts.
It's got like 4 inches of reach on me. It's a loss.
if we exclude Jimmy because that's just unfair. Like he's gonna win. Tyler clearly
Doubt.
because his hands are fucking thick. Just like he
That's
has to
actually
swing
the
his.
definition of a good fighter.
He swings his arm, just his arm, and you get hit by his hand, you're out. Like that's it, you're done. Like, do you see those fucking?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
I
big
feel
boy.
I feel like if Tyler went open handed, he could slap the ever living shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
I'm very glad
Like,
you all have this faith.
He
in
would
me,
fucking
'cause I
spin the
don't.
win, just spin the win and go and like hit everyone's face, and they're all out. Like that's it.
Everything
it's
is
over.
a spinning back fist, but just like
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
like spinning nonstop. I also would say
Yeah.
Tyler.
Tyler would win.
I'm gonna throw Jimmy back in, and I'd say go between me and Jimmy. And I think Jimmy would ultimately just, at some point, Jimmy would kill me.
Yeah,
But also,
What do
I
you think would cause that? Like I'm give me like
Lack
a
of
rundown of
technique.
the fight. Okay, everybody else is down. It's just you and Jimmy.
Okay. So I would try to tackle Jimmy, and it would work because I just have
Mass.
I just have the size on him.
yeah.
But Jimmy trained in sambo for fucking years as
Yeah.
a child.
He's literally a champion fighter.
So,
Like
and
he has
Muay
trophies.
Thai and like ran a fucking like martial arts school. So like, it doesn't matter.
Jimmy
how I
do know
grab
how to
him,
fight.
Yeah,
He will fuck me up.
yeah.
Like I might hit him, I might hurt him, but he will fuck me up. Also, I think Lizzie is a shadow candidate no one's like considering because she will poison the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
She has it in her eyes, bro.
Yeah,
She
she's
will
just gonna
do
shoot
that.
darts just out of nowhere.
She like sitting in the corner with like a blow dart.
Just like taking people out.
Look,
Yeah.
My water is there. Thank you, sir.
And
you
guess
just,
what?
you just have to wait till the
Poison
last
now.
person. Just
COVID.
let them take each other out. Just blow dart the last person. Easy. You win.
They had the question earlier on the League of Legends, like
No,
LCS?
we're not getting back into
no,
it.
but somebody said the same thing. Somebody was like, "Who would win?" And they were like, "Okay, well, what you would do is just play a champion that would like hide, and then at the very end, you just take out the last guy. That's all you have to do." So
Yeah.
a big agree.
It's a strat. There's animes built off of that
Strat.
entire concept.
If you could be infamous for something, anime, it's garbage. If you could be infamous for something, what would it be?
Oh, that's the one that I didn't put in there. Okay, cool. If you could be infamous about,
I can
for
start.
something. Go ahead.
So I was on. Well, I don't know when this was posted, but somebody posted a picture that the Killdozer dude. Because I guess that recently anniversary passed or whatever. 2003. The guy that got like really pissed off at like his city government for just like screwing him over and not like updating stuff. So he took a bulldozer that he'd been using to like try to fix his like property, and they wouldn't like give him permits or whatever. So he took the bulldozer, put like bulletproof glass on it, concrete and shit. And then the city, the people that were part of like the city council or whatever, the people that had been screwing him over and like denying his permits and just being shitty, were also business owners, right? They're in their community. So he went and bulldozed all their businesses in the Killdozer. And because it was like reinforced with concrete, rebar, bulletproof, they couldn't get, the SWAT team couldn't get in. This is like some little pisswater town. So like, what are they going to do? So they threw explosives. They couldn't get him. And then he ended up getting stuck in one of the buildings and shot himself. So that is what I would be infamous for.
Whoa.
Like that guy is, I mean, like, you know, what he
that's a
did
well
was,
thought out answer.
what he was doing was like kind of fucked up, but like, I mean, that's, if you're going to be infamous or something,
Yeah.
like, that's pretty cool. Killdozer guy. That's what it says on my gravestone.
I would want to be a misunderstood superhero. Like not just
How
like
misunderstood.
Try to help us understand.
I don't know if this is a good example. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but Hancock comes to mind. He was
Okay.
he was a hero, but
Okay.
but he was troubled
Had
and,
his anti-hero.
and misunderstood. He was like anti-hero, but he was a
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of superheroes have gone through those phases. Those like everybody hates them because they
have
caused more damage or they were what for whatever reason misunderstood.
great power, great responsibility.
Yeah, but it's like I'm doing the greater good. All in all, everything that I'm doing is going to leave the world a better place. People just need time to think about it.
Yeah.
I think that's. I wouldn't want to be one of those superheroes that like destroys like a whole city because like I had this realization when I was younger watching Transformers about the fact that which they
Brilliant
even
movies.
talk about it in the movie that like
Cinematic masterpieces.
the only reason why
Love Megan Fox.
the only reason why
She loves you too.
the Earth is being attacked is because they're there.
Right.
If they
right.
just went somewhere else, then the Earth would be left alone. But they were like, we're here to defend the Earth. And it's like the people are here because of you. Just leave.
Yeah.
So that's I would want to avoid that. But
Yeah, there's like personal vendetta movies that between superheroes and villains that end up taking place in like the city that they vow to protect. Same shit. And they just blow up city blocks, kill people, like level things. Same idea. Just leave.
I almost
Good
feel like
time.
Spider-Man's the same
Michael
thing.
Bay.
Just walk away, bro.
Like Spider-Man originally was like, oh, I'm here to fight like, you know, regular ass crime. And then it was like, there's now supervillains. There are people who decided to be
Doc
the
Ock
opposite
and
of
the
you.
Goblin. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like maybe they
See?
wouldn't have existed if you weren't a superhero. There just would have been normal crime. But anyways, I rest my case.
Can you imagine like you make a political enemy and that enemy like decides to like his entire existence is to be the anti-you? Like what happens to him if you just step down? Does he just die? Is it over for him?
I don't think that's how
My
that
comic
works.
book knowledge is not this deep.
No, they win.
Can be honest with you.
They win.
I feel like they would push themselves to power as best as they can and be like, see, I win. I'm better.
True.
So what do you want to be infamous for, Doug?
In 50 words or less, please.
Would you consider Robin Hood infamous?
It's the first thing that came to mind. Yeah.
I don't really know the story of Robin Hood.
So two things: either hacking into where they have all the student debt,
Oh hell yeah, I like where
Or-
this is going.
Oh,
Talk dirty to
damn.
me.
or
It's a good response.
hacking and finding all the root blocks for Bitcoin and taking them all, and just watching that entire industry burn.
All right.
Not because I hate crypto, just because I want to see what people do. It's like there's like that is like
Are you infamous or just a piece of shit? There are people that have their life savings. in there.
Yeah.
It depends on who is looking at you. The government
yeah.
fucking love China will fucking love me. China will give me so much money for
Do you
that.
want to be
But-
loved by China?
No, but it depends on
Give me
who's looking.
Cam.
Didn't make
Oh,
it.
I hit it.
You did hit it.
Proud
But
of you.
obviously I wouldn't like I would like watch the world burn for like a week and then give it back and like return it to normal just to see what happens. Obviously that would kill the market because everyone would be like, shit, this can actually happen, and then everything would drop and then people will die and lose their savings. But
Over
I
speculation,
I think you should
maybe.
stick with the first one.
I'll stick with the first one.
Yeah, the second one's way more complicated.
Yeah.
The first one's like pretty much just good.
Yeah, it involves blockchain technology. No one understands. There's a cloud involved somehow.
Right.
The boomers have no clue what's going on at this point.
How do you put data up in the cloud?
Tyler.
Mine's might get a little weird, but just bear with me.
50 words or less.
I want to own
Okay.
the KKK. I don't want to stop them.
Who
I
own
don't
it?
want to.
Does anyone own them?
I don't want. Yeah. Okay. Hear me out. I don't want
Put
like
Waka back on with that. We have the power?
keep their operations as they are. They generate so much fucking money, right? I want to own the KKK,
Okay.
and I want them to every time they do anything, I want it to be public that I own the KKK. I want every day that someone wakes up and puts on a hood that they know that everything that they are just owned by a black dude. I want them to know that I own them.
Could you legally change your name to Clayton Bigsby for me? Is that guy's name?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you.
You know what?
Please do. Can I refer to you as Mr. Bigsby?
Can your title
I
be
make that
like
happen.
the Duke Wizard
But
too?
like on it, yeah.
If I make this happen,
Wait,
yes.
okay. I don't know how you're gonna fit me in there, but like I also want to be like a Grand Dragon Wizard, fucking level 99 Slayer
It
Master.
means something different when you're white.
Anyways,
But no, I want to own the KKK. I want them to understand that they ain't shit.
Oh my God.
And
I mean, they ain't shit.
What is
No,
happening?
but
They are not shit.
you're talking about how much money they make. Most of
They
those
ha-
people are just
what do they
broke
make money
idiots.
on?
So
I don't know the
uncomfortable.
business strategy
membership,
of the KKK.
membership dues.
They have
for
they have membership dues.
people
Oh,
that make
shit.
$10,000 a year, man.
Yeah,
big-
this
big
is
dues.
what they want to throw their money at. Okay, I'll take your
It'd be-
money if you want to
I'm gonna
spend
be
it on
honest,
dumb
it'd be
shit like
way
this.
easier just to like have a church. Can be real with you. There's a lot more money there.
I mean, but this is more personal.
Oh, I mean, fair enough.
Here's
yeah.
a really good way to like
Wait, would you have robes though?
well, hold on. Here's a really good way to get you out of this
You didn't answer.
and to help like, you know.
I don't want to get out of this.
Well, no,
at all.
I'm not saying get well, all right, not get you out of this, but to
I
make
know what
it-
I'm here
to-
for.
to make it
Fuck
make
at it.
sense, okay?
Okay.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to the LOWBAT podcast. I really appreciate everybody taking the time out of their day. Thank you so much, Austin, for being here. First timer here.
I will
Thank you,
never do
Tyler
it again.
Duncan, for joining me. Yeah, thank you so much. Everybody can just wait and wonder.
Oh my-
See you later. Bye.
Wait, so would you wear?
Would I? What I what?
Would you wear the robes? Would you have a set of robes?
Oh fuck yeah, dude.